Hi, this is Brian. Welcome back to another Optimize Plus One. In our last Plus One, we had fun challenging ourselves by doing an obstacle course race with Swami Satchidananda. Recap of the two key points there. 1, challenging ourselves, and 2, having fun. Today we're going to have fun with another metaphor the great spiritual master used to capture the essence of spiritual growth. Check this out. Satchidananda tells us, quote, "The world is full of ups and downs, positive and negative. It's like a big factory. Human beings come in as raw material, and they are in the process of becoming perfect. Look at a Detroit car factory," he says. "At one end, you see the beautiful finished cars, ready to be shipped out. But what do you see at the other end? All crude raw materials, metal sheets, nuts and bolts that go through processing. A lot of cutting, chipping, rubbing, scrubbing, chiseling, filing, grinding, welding, pressing. Slowly it takes shape. People are like that also. That's what you call evolution or growth. Through that, we gain experience, we learn. Even a sinner is there to show you what is not to be done. He's an example for you. By seeing him, you realize, oh, I shouldn't do that." End quote. Osho echoes this wisdom as well. He tells us, quote, "Man is not born perfect. He is born incomplete. He is born as a process. He is born on the way as a pilgrim. That is his agony and his ecstasy too. Agony because he cannot rest. He has to go ahead. He has always to go ahead. He has to seek and search and explore. He has to become, because his being arises only through becoming. Becoming is his being. He can only be if he is on the move." He continues by saying, "Evolution is intrinsic to man's nature. Evolution is his very soul. And those who take themselves for granted remain unfulfilled. Those who think they are born complete remain unevolved. Then the seed remains the seed. It never becomes a tree. It never knows the joys of spring and the sunshine and the rain and the ecstasy of bursting into millions of flowers. That explosion," he says, "is the fulfillment. That explosion is what existence is all about, exploding into millions of flowers. When the potential becomes the actual, only then is man fulfilled." End quote. To recap, we are born incomplete. Our being is in our becoming. We need to check ourselves into the factory of life and willingly, humbly submit ourselves to the master craftsman's cutting, chipping, rubbing, scrubbing, chiseling, filing, grinding, welding, pressing. Slowly, we take shape, we grow, we evolve, we optimize, we actualize. Plus one, plus one, plus one. Today's plus one. How's your car coming along? And what are you working on today? Let's use all the tools in our workshop as we have fun cutting and chipping and rubbing and scrubbing and chiseling and filing and grinding and welding and pressing. Plus one, plus one, plus one.